Hello and welcome back to Baker Brews and a Saturday garden tour. Whoop whoop! We are out. It is a little cooler out today and it's windy, which is nice because then the mosquitoes are not eating me alive, because usually I have to come out in my coat and my full gear, bug spray, just to be able to do anything. We also got zappy whackers, we call them, those electric mosquito paddles, and then somebody goes around with those and tries to keep the mosquitoes off people. But yeah, they are vicious mosquitoes this year. But I'm gonna take you guys on a little garden tour. Garden Tour Saturday is an open collaboration. There is a variety of hosts, which I will put right here. Go and check out their channels as well, because there's some great garden inspiration and gardeners. But we are going to take a look-see. You can see behind me, my garden this way is all raised garden beds. And then over in the back area, I have my chicken coop. We have urban backyard chickens. I also have a worm farm, or a worm bin rather. This is our first summer with worms. Hi. And then we also have a little in-ground garden area. So we're just gonna take a quick look. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures of the things that we've gotten up to in the garden. This is my happy time because August is the month where you start harvesting things, and I love it. I love being able to eat out of the garden. We are having loads of salads. We've been eating berries like crazy. We had haskaps. The raspberries are almost done. The baby loves to pick her own raspberries. It is so cute. And we've been, like I said, we've been having loads of salad, zucchinis. We've had a couple zucchini as well. And I'm gonna show you what I do. That is my favorite spicy treat in the garden as well. Oh, and to top it off, I gotta show you guys the thing that is the most prolific, the best thing that is growing in my entire garden coming up. Hello and welcome back to Baker Brews. For those of you that are new here, my name is Donna, and here on this channel we chat about homesteading in the city, and I share a ton of our family adventures. I have to start us off here in the back of the garden with just some pictures. I'm showing you the rhubarb patch, which is one of my favorite things that I planted in my garden. It comes back every year. I had to fence it off recently because my chickens were getting into it. Just so you know, you can't eat the tops of the rhubarb. That green part is not safe for humans or chickens or any other animal for that fact. But I love making strawberry rhubarb pie, so I think I did a pretty good job on this one. I feel like I only get around to making one strawberry rhubarb pie per summer, but usually with my rhubarb, I turn it into rhubarb juice, which I really, really love having that on hand all summer as our favorite addition to drinks. Oh, it looks so perfect.
That looks so good.
Nice. It's hot.
My rhubarb plant is tucked in the back, kind of side alley we call it. So it's just an area that doesn't get a lot of sun, but the rhubarb does so well there and it doesn't get messed with. I also have a little bit of other fenced in garden area, and you can see here some trellises with sunflowers and beans and my radish seeds, which I let go to seed, and we turn them into radish seed pods. And I was amazed because this area, even the pollinators are starting to find it and come and pollinate my stuff, which makes me so happy. Garden Tour Saturday is hosted by the Grow Joyfully channel, and I love watching Sherry and her tomatoes. She is the tomato master, although she's not having as good a year this year. This is my tomato zone right here, this first garden box number 1. You can see them popping out here. I have beefsteaks, Manitobas, and Nova Scotia tomatoes. And then I don't know, I'm like the gardener who puts too much stuff in. I threw corn in. I got beans in there. But yes, I love Sherry. She is so inspiring. The other people who are in the collaboration are also Pat's Garden Life, Suffolk Susie, growing on Vancouver Island, and Grandma Sandy. Oh, look, a ripe raspberry. Yes, this is what the garden is about. Raspberry bush is doing so well. But I did see Sherry has black raspberries, and I think that's what I have. I think these might be black raspberries. I grew up calling them thornless raspberries because they have less thorns. They're still thorny, but they are like a darker color. I don't know, you tell me, is it a black raspberry? Because I think it is. They have a different taste too. As you can see, whoop, bonk. If I can get in here. They get like really dark. See how dark they are? Like really dark. But and they crumble apart a little bit more, but they're really good. Raspberries. Lulu, do you want another one? Come here. You got one. Are you gonna help yourself? Here, no, that one's not ready. Eat this one. You goofy girl. Here. Ah! Would rather feed yourself. That one was not ready. You goofy girl. This is my zucchini. Look at that. Look at how monstrous that is. It's awesome. So much zucchinis. Green, yellow, green. This is the green one in here. Look, there's that beast we gotta harvest soon. And we got yellow over here. And we got more green. I see a bad one. I gotta go pick for the chickens there. This one here looks like something nibbled it. So we'll just pull that off and go feed that to the chickens here in a minute. They'll enjoy that. I don't know why that looks like it has a nibble on it. Blueberry bushes here. Don't mind the toys. This is a squash plant that a neighbor that had extra squash, so I just threw them in the ground. We just built this garden box, peppers box, and one crazy tomato, big tomato in the corner. Peppers were really coming in and doing super phenomenal. Oh my gosh, look at my peas. Holy moly, I got peas coming. That's exciting. And then more peppers. These were late peppers actually, and they got flowers, so I'll get something. This is the tomato I thought died. The kids knocked it over. I thought it died. Look, it's doing pretty good. Flowers and everything.
I will come back, don't worry, you my dear. And fallenness are throwing out for me today. And I believe you wait for me, my friend, forever. And time will wash all that from me away. Again, the fall, spring of leaves, the birds again go fly together. My guitar plays with full of tears, and rains are going before.
Right here is my snack box, we call it. So it's got kale, which the kale is done. You can see it's getting eaten. It's got a lot of holes in it. I really just need to cut it all out, rip it all out, and give it all to the chickens. But then I put some cherry tomatoes in here. They're just coming. They're just coming now, those cherry tomatoes. Beans though, we have harvested beans. They're like crazy. That is, look at this. And then I strung it across. Look at me go. Strung it across to do that. And then we have some leek. This is my first year growing leek as well. We got some beets. The kohlrabi, guys, I love kohlrabi so much. I've been harvesting the big ones. Here's one tucked in. It's not like super huge, but it's still pretty big, see? They're so good. They taste like a broccoli stem a little bit, crossed with an apple. But we had some really big ones I'll show you as well. That's the snack box. And then I have my barrel with my pretty petunias. And this is my favorite spicy snack, you guys, right now, is these. These are radishes. So this is the radish down here. And I let the radish go to seed, and it gets pollinated, and then you get radish seed pods. And these are the best spicy snack in the garden. And you just eat them. And because I have different radishes. This is like a mixed radish bag, and the pods are all different. I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. The pods they taste different. Some of them are more spicy than others, but they're so good and they're so easy to harvest. You just pull them off just like that. Easy, easy, easy. Will this camera focus today? Okay, the camera finally focused. I'm really getting eaten by mosquitoes now. They're not giving up on me. These are so good. I'm telling you guys, let your radishes go to seed. This is the best thing I ever did, and I love it. Then I don't get woody radishes, I don't get wormy radishes, I just get seed pods. So good. Okay. Moving across, look at my bean teepees. Right there and right there. Or you can't see it yet. Right there. So good. Bean teepees are awesome. This is the most prolific thing in my entire garden. Like, amazing, amazing bean harvest. I gave some to the neighbors and they just keep coming. These purple pole beans are my favorite because look, they just twirl around anything and everything. And then their pods, they don't stay purple. When you cook them, the anthocyanin breaks down in the water and they become green. And they're so good. These are such good beans. So I just like quick blanch them and then freeze them in freezer bags, and we have beans all winter long. So I freaking love these beans because I grow a lot of them, but I really do like beans. Beans there, beans here, and then on my trellis up there, beans across the top as well. Beans on this poor tomato cage here. These are some more cherry tomatoes coming in. Super pumped about that. This was our salad bar in here. We ate most of the salad. There's a little bit more spinach and lettuce left. And then I have some more tomatoes in the back and a couple more squash. I don't know if they're gonna produce, but they're there. They're just taking a long time. So that is our main garden area. Hey chickens. We haven't let the chickens out to forage yet today, so they're kind of upset probably. Let's give them a little treat. Here, girls. Have a zucchini. Enjoy. So, beans are one of the easiest plants to grow. I would highly recommend beans. We literally went from like nothing. Like here I am planting in the raised garden beds and the main garden. Putting up bean teepees is so easy. It doesn't have to be bamboo poles. It can be sticks. It can be leftover wood from a project, like whatever you can find. And I've strung some across a string even, and I just love beans. It makes so many. You can make them pickled. You can, like I said, blanch them really quick and then freeze them. I love adding them to salads and just as a great veggie on the side. And then these purple pole beans are such a fun magic trick to show kids. The change in the color is really fun. And they are just, like I said, a really great beginner-friendly vegetable for new gardeners to grow.
Leaves the birds again go fly together. My guitar plays with full of tears, and rains are going be forever. By morning's fog is white on earth, and ice is cold on silent water. I wanna be like flying bird, go up on stairs on time and got it. The dreams to be the left and lost, and golden clothes are wearing autumn. The snow on roofs will be on time.
Okay, I'm really getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. So this garden tour is super quick today. It rains all the time in Edmonton. It's just like bad. It's just bad. But I'm going to show you the worm bin, and that's a wrap. So thanks for watching. This is the worm bin. I know it looks gross, but it's also very fascinating and cool. Ugh. There. We throw banana peels. We throw paper, newspaper, Kleenexes, paper towels, dryer lint. This is where I put the lemons because the chickens don't really seem to care for lemons. The corn husks, banana peels. Did I already say that? That's where that stuff all goes. So it's kind of fun because then, you know, when I get some things that the kids that, you know, that we don't eat, obviously, and the chickens don't seem to eat, it comes out here to the worms, which is really fun. But yes, and then it also has this spout, which usually this is underneath the spout. And then I collect the worm tea, and then I put that on my plants as well, although it doesn't look like we have any worm tea. The only thing I have noticed is that this gets filled with water every time it rains, and it's just like seeping out water. But anyway, it's still really cool. It's been a really fun, really cool project. I think I've been holding you upside down this whole time. Aye, aye, aye.
Be forever. By morning's fog is white on earth, and ice is cold on silent water. I wanna be like flying bird, go up on stairs on time and got it. The dreams to be the left and lost, and golden clothes are wearing autumn. The snow on roofs will be on top. This history will bring me smoking. And all will glow again. Sadness will be gone away to bring a spirit. And cup with good vine poured to the edge with sugar. Give me for the better feeling. Again the fall will spread of leaves. The birds again go fly together. My guitar plays with full of tears, and rains are going to be forever. By morning's fog is white on earth, and ice is cold on silent water.
Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this Garden Tour Saturday video. I wanted to finish this video off with a little adventure here to the river valley. We are so blessed. We get to live very close to the Edmonton River Valley. We can bike there, and there are free Saskatoons along the river valley that we discovered this year. So we have been loving biking and then going out and foraging in the wilderness for these.